Hello Libra, welcome to your February 2018 tarot reading with me, Anushka. Okay, so recording on the energies for Libra. Oh, somebody came out. For the month of February 2018. What messages, what healing, what guidance can we provide for Libra for the month of February 2018? I'm feeling a very calm energy, Libra. So I don't know if you're coming into this month calm or if you come into this month very calm. But I'm feeling very soothing energy. Right. Oh, okay. So these both fell out and these can help us to clarify these cards, okay? So I'm just going to leave them there for the moment. Libra, February 2018. One more. Okay, Libra. Okay, so let's begin your reading, Libra. So this card is representative of how you're coming into the month, what you're starting the month with, how you're feeling. And here, this is your outer environment. And these are the people around you, representative of the people around you. And this card essentially symbolizes advice, you know, where you may be stumbling or something that's working in your favor. And then the last one is how we can, the best way in which you could finish this month off and how you'll be going into next month. So let's have a look, Libra. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is progress, steady progress, as a result of internal change and of letting go of something. Okay, so this is positive. I like what I'm seeing here. So you're starting off the month, Libra, with the High Priestess in reverse. Now, the High Priestess represents intuition. It represents the hidden forces and being able to walk in two worlds, essentially. The physical world, being here in the physical world, but not of it, and being able to use those psychic, spiritual, you know, divine powers and listening to one's intuition. Now, you're starting the month off with this in reverse. So have you got a nagging feeling, Libra, about something? Is there something that you haven't been listening to? Has your inner voice been trying to tell you something, but you've been ignoring it to a certain extent? Because it looks like that might be the case. Because what we've got here, and these are the two that fell out, you've got the Tower in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Tower in reverse is, the Tower is all about change, okay? It can be sudden change that just completely sideswipes us. But when it's reversed, it means that the change is more, starts on a more internal level, and that we are aware that the change needs to be made, and it's something that we can actually bring about and control more, and we can allow the change to happen gracefully. The Eight of Swords being in reverse tells me that you are not in bondage to something. You are opening up to new possibilities. There is opportunity for you to leave something behind. Now, I think this is what I'm sensing. I'm sensing there's something that you've been doing, Libra, and I'm seeing this playing out for a lot of you, perhaps in a health or work situation. But there's something that you have been doing that doesn't serve you. There's some course of action that you've been taking for a while now that hasn't been serving you, and your intuition has been saying, we need to change this, we need to do something about this. And the environment is ripe for you to walk away from it. You are no longer in bondage to, you're no longer in bondage or entrapped by this thing anymore. And it doesn't take something life-changing and scary to sweep whatever this thing is away. You have the opportunity to release it and let go, if you will only make that decision. And I feel like, I mean, Libra, this could very well be you, Queen of Swords, because this is an air sign, male or female, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So this is telling me that you have, what I'm sensing here actually is, I feel like the universe is asking you to take your throne, to claim your royalty, to claim your kingdom, to claim your power, to step up into this power. So whatever this thing is, and I feel like for a lot of you it's to do with work, it's to do with work, it's to do with, it could well be health, because I know there are a lot of planets in that 6th house of yours as well this month. So this could be, let me just check my camera's still going. Yeah, he's been a bit dodgy lately. So this could well be some sort of bad habit that you have found, that you've struggled with for a while, whether it's smoking, whether it's overeating, whether it's alcohol, whether it's drugs, whether it's not going to bed early enough, whatever it is, something in your routine, in your daily life, hasn't been supporting you, and you know it, and it's niggled away at you, and you haven't been really wanting to heed the warning. But now there's opportunity for you to make this change and to make it quite gracefully without it being too much of a shock to your system, because this one here is in reverse. And you're being asked, if you do this, you will reclaim so much of your power. Now, it could also be a work situation where you're feeling very dissatisfied, or where you're just, something's not right in the job. But this speaks to me of routines. In the center, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this could well represent an earth sign or somebody with earth-like qualities who could be very supportive towards you. Maybe you need to seek some advice or some counsel from somebody. And that could be somebody who is, say, a dietitian or a, not that I would recommend dietitians, to be honest. I don't recommend diets. I think healthy, balanced eating is the way forward. But anyway, I'm not a doctor. But this could be like a personal trainer. Somebody that represents physicality and doing routine things to keep yourself grounded and keep yourself in top form. This might be a really good month to seek out somebody to help you with any fitness, health goals, or business and work goals. If you're wanting to progress and the situation you're in at the moment is really leaving you feeling unfulfilled, this is a good time to seek somebody like that out. And it may well be that somebody appears in your life who can give you solid advice, because this is what this guy is about. He's not like the maverick. He does things that are solid, that are proven, that have been shown to work, and give you solid results and give you slow growth. It's not majorly exciting, but it's stability and security. And I feel like this does apply to your day-to-day life. So it could be work, it could be health, it could be on the daily routine, something like that. But you're being asked to turn this one around, okay? You're being asked to listen to that little inner voice that's been niggling at you, okay? And listen to your intuition. And to your intuition, apply your logic and apply a grounded and methodical approach, okay? Take what you've learned, because this is essentially what this is saying to me here, right? This is about carrying the wisdom that you have gained over the years, carrying it with you, the 10 rods of essentially what I feel like a wisdom. Yes, okay, they look heavy, but you can use what you've learned. So what is it you've learned? What is it to do with a health matter? Is it to do with a work matter? It's not about throwing the baby out with the bathwater, because otherwise this would be upright. It's not about throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but it's how can I utilize what I know and push forward into the next phase of my life with my health, with my job, with whatever it is. I don't have to discard things. I don't have to completely change my whole routine, but there's something I need to do in order to make sure that every day I'm feeling more empowered, I'm feeling more present, and I'm feeling more powerful. So I really think for a lot of you this has got to do with your health. I do. I think there's something you could be doing in your day-to-day routine that would really support you and bring you far more into alignment and in tune with yourself. You may well find that there is somebody who can support you doing this. Maybe you need to speak to somebody. If you've got a friend or a family member or someone who you know who's really, really healthy and active and just really good with all that kind of stuff, maybe it's worth you opening up to them and saying, hey, listen, I struggle with this particular thing. How do you do it? How do you go about it? And get some advice. But certainly the key issue or the key theme I'm seeing here is that there is something that I feel needs, that you could do better at in terms of looking after yourself. And I really feel it's coming through strongly as health, but it could also be to do with the job. And it could be about working towards that promotion or getting that business going. There's something that you need to do, but that you've been putting off, and the universe is saying, listen, you can claim your kingdom, you can be in that powerful position, but you need to listen to this intuition first and make the necessary changes. They won't be painful. The universe is allowing us all at the moment to let go of things in quite a pain-free manner. So you have the wisdom. You just need to listen to your intuition and apply logic. Apply a grounded, methodical approach, and reach out to people who are maybe in the position that you want to be in, you know, health-wise, career-wise. Reach out to them and seek their advice. There may be some really good knowledge there that they can give you. Because whatever this is, Libra, you're not really bonded to it anymore. And the atmosphere at present this month, you know, is ripe for you to be able to walk away from it. So whether it's a behavior, an addiction, whether it's a job that just does not fulfill you, you can start to make plans and use that experience that you've got to step into something far better, where you start to see your ships coming in, okay? And I love the number 3. 3 is my favorite number. I feel like it's the magic number, you know? And so this is saying, you can be, by the end of this month, by the end of February, you can be looking at a new landscape and a new horizon, okay? So you might start out feeling a bit disheartened, but knowing you're not listening to your intuition. But if you do follow your guidance in terms of health, in terms of work, and release what it is that's not serving you, or if you can't just walk away from the job, it's not about making a big, massive change. And I wouldn't recommend that, but start researching, looking into companies who you'd prefer to work for. Start putting the feelers out there. Be methodical about it. Be patient. Be grounded in your approach, and understand that you have the skills, you have the wisdom to carry you forward, and so that you're showing up like this. Because I really do feel like if you do that, by the end of the month, you could be looking at new possibilities for your life, which you wouldn't have thought of when you first started out the month, okay? So this can be to do with health. You know, looking at yourself, looking at the world and you, because of the fact that you feel so much better because you've let go of something that wasn't doing your body, your mind, your emotional state any good. This could be, so, you know, it can work out that way. Or like I said, it can work out in relation to on the job. Now, as far as love is concerned, this may well apply to love. Some of you, what I would say, I'm not feeling love coming up strongly here. What I would say, though, is that I feel there might well be some of you who haven't been able to let go of a situation or a person, or who have stayed in a situation that you knew deep down wasn't bringing out the best in you and wasn't making you happy. There is possibility this month for you to walk away from it without it being majorly destructive, without you having to completely overhaul your life, and without it being too much of a shock to the system. There is possibility of that, and you're walking away thinking, okay, well, you know what, yeah, okay, maybe that situation, that relationship didn't work out, but I gained from it. I'm thankful for that situation. I'm thankful for that person because of what they taught me. You know, every relationship teaches us something about ourselves. So if this does apply to you in a relationship sense, remember to find the blessings and the wisdom that was given to you, so that you can start your journey anew, you know. And look at the way he's dressed, you know. This is somebody who's experienced. This is somebody who has a wealth of experience and knowledge. And so if this is relationship-wise, I think there's possibility for you to leave a possibly unhappy relationship, but feeling... It's not like you're feeling like, whoa, you know, really jubilant about it, but you're grounded and you're being wise about it. And it's almost like, okay, I'm thankful for the good and I'm thankful for the lessons. I'm ready to move on now. It doesn't have to be a big drama. This has just now come to an end, and I'm stepping into my own power. I'm stepping into myself, my life, listening to my intuition and seeing my ships coming in, okay? So this is what I'm getting for you, Libra, for this month. So a lot of it, I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is something to do with your work and your health and your daily routines. And I feel, you know, one thing I'll say, which I said to another sign, is that when we're not looking after ourselves, when we're not in the best health that we can be in, what happens is we have less power. And we have less power to be present because our body is having to deal with aches and pains and all sorts of different things. I think it's something that we all are all guilty of. We all hugely underestimate just how powerful it is to be at our physical best and to feel healthy. You're being asked this month to claim that power, because with that, you'll then have the energy to conquer new horizons, okay? So that would be my best advice for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to speaking to you next month. Yeah, have a wonderful one, Libra, and really think about what it is you need to feel good, to feel powerful, to show up in the world as present. Okay, much love. Bye-bye, guys.